Hi everyone, welcome back to Paracord Planet. In today's video, we are going to be continuing our Astrology series, and today we're hopefully not going to get stung as we do the Scorpio bracelet. The Scorpio's personality is a profound chasm of infinite complexity. Or at least that's how they like to portray themselves. Scorpio's fiery nature can also be seen in the colors that represent Scorpio, in this case, red and black. So with that in mind, and our perceptions abound, let's get to paracording. So for our project today, and before we actually get started, do want to let you know that you do not have to use the color red that we use. A lot of colors are associated with Scorpio, some of them lighter, some of them darker, from a light pink all the way up to a maroon, even some dark green, light green mixed in there, black, grays, a lot of colors like that. So you pick what you would like to go with. For Scorpio, we have gone with a 550 paracord in Scarlet Red today. We've also gone with Red Knight 550 paracord, which is just a black strand with red tracers throughout the black. As you can see, we have our 6-strand core already set up, ready to go on our jig, and that is just straight black 550 paracord. We have that black 550 paracord set up, ready to go on our 5/8 inch plastic black buckles. We have our knotters tool that is filled with fids on the inside. We have our lighter and our scissors. So your first step is you want to set up a 6-strand inner core, and once you have that ready to go, we can move on to the next step. But if you do need a refresher on how to set up the 6-strand core, we're going to link that in the description below. Once you do have that set up, we are going to want to replace our black 550 paracord with our Scarlet Red 550 paracord. How we're going to do that is we're just going to meld them together. So we are going to find the middle of our Scarlet Red. We're going to cut it right down the middle, and we're going to singe both of these sides. Now, we want to singe these two ends onto our black 550 paracord. Our next step is we are going to take our fid, and we're going to attach it to our Red Knight, one of the ends there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that fid and we're going to put it between the middle of our 2 single strands on the top of our buckles. And in this case, we do want to bring it through until we find the middle of our Red Knight. So once we have our Red Knight laced through the single strand hitches at the top of our buckle, it is now time to begin the weave. And your first step, whatever strand you would like to be going down the side of your bracelet, you would like to start the weave off with that color. In this case, we do want that to be our Red Knight. So we're going to take the right working strand, we're going to go underneath everything, and we're going to bring that strand up in between the first and second inner core strand. And we're going to do the same thing for the left working strand. We're going to go underneath everything, and we're going to bring it up and in between numbers 5 and number 6 of our inner strand core. So for our next step, we want to take our right working strand, and in this case, it would be our Scarlet Red. And what we want to do is we want to take the right working strand, we want to go over top of our inner core, and we want to go down in between the second and third inner strand. We want to bring it underneath our 2 Red Knight cords that we just used in the previous section. We want to loop it around and bring it right back through the gap that we had put it in between numbers 2 and 3 of our inner core. Bring that up to the top. And make sure we get out all of the excess twists until we have something that looks like that. And now we want to do the exact same thing on the left side. Once you have completed your second Scarlet Red, going from the left side down and through the gaps in between 4 and 5 of your inner core and bringing it back out through, you want to continue to work with this now right working strand. And if we flare out our Red Knight just a little bit and bring the working strands up just a little bit, we do want to take our right working strand with our Scarlet Red. We want to go underneath everything. We want to bring it through the Red Knight loop, and we want to bring it towards us. We want to do the exact same thing, working with the left working strand. So we're going to take the strand, we're going to go underneath the left working strand of the Red Knight, under everything, through the loop that we had created, and bring it back towards you. Now, from this stage, it's just about tightening up and cinching the knot up to the top. So what we want to do is we want to pull on our Red Knight. We want to pull on our first loops that we had created with our Scarlet Red, and we want to pull on our working strands that we have going from left to right with our Scarlet Red. So pull on the inner. You can even push up on the knot itself. And one of the things you do want to remember as you are tightening down your knot is to keep the same tension between each pass that you do make throughout the rest of the weave. You don't want the right side to be a little bit bigger or the left side to be a little bit smaller. So if you do just keep in mind the same tension going from left to right, everything should be even as you do work your way down the weave. All right, so we will come back to the video once we get a little bit farther down the weave. So here we are at the end of our bracelet, and it does look awesome. The weave is looking very, very nice and tight as it does go down the entire length of the bracelet. Let's show you how to do this one more time as well as finishing off the bracelet. So as we have done, we are going to start off with the right working strand of our Red Knight, and we are going to go underneath everything and come up between the first and second inner core. And we are going to do the same thing with the left working strand of our Red Knight. We're going to throw on our fid, and we are going to go underneath everything and come up between the 5th and the 6th inner core. With the fid on our right working strand of our Scarlet Red, we are going to go between the 2nd and 3rd inner core, and we are going to wrap it around the Red Knight that we had just put behind everything. And we are going to do the same thing with our left working strand of our Scarlet Red, only this time we're going to go between the 4th and the 5th inner core. And just like we did to finish everything off, we are going to take our Scarlet Red and we are going to go underneath our Red Knight, and we're going to go up through the loop and bring it back around on itself. We're going to tighten everything down. Now that we have come to the end of the bracelet, you can see we are right back in our very first position, and our excess paracord in this weave, it's kind of nice because it ends on the side of the bracelet, and we at Paracord Planet like our excess paracord to either be on the side or in the back of our bracelet. Because it's on the side, all that we have to do is take it off the jig, we're going to cut the excess paracord and singe it down. And with that, we do have our completed Scorpio bracelet, and I will say I absolutely love the design of this bracelet. You've probably heard me say on a couple of the previous videos that I am a fan of thinner bracelets. I'd say this is about medium thickness, not too thick, not too thin, but it actually does feel really good when you apply it to your wrist. So even though it is just a tiny bit thicker, it does feel really nice, and it's not going to slide up and down your wrist. I actually made this like the perfect length for my wrist, and I will let you know too, behind the scenes, this was totally an accident. I did not actually plan on looking like the bracelet I was making today. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and if it did help you, a like and subscribe is always appreciated. And don't forget, if there's something you want to see for a future video or future content, just let us know down in the comments below. Big happy birthday to all of the Scorpios out there, and hopefully you have a wonderful month, and just a little special shout out to my brother, who is also a Scorpio, and his birthday being on the 12th of November. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. Enjoy your month. Thank you so much for checking out the video. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.